Welcome back everyone to the channel. Today I have a ton of insanely exciting things to talk to you about regarding Neverness to Everness Update 1.1, Dream Corridor, or just NTE for short. And I'm warning you right now, today's video might actually keep you awake because the hype level is way too high. Before we jump into the main content, if you're also addicted to NTE like I am, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications right now. My channel is literally starting from zero, and I really need you guys to join me on this journey. Every single subscription is a massive source of motivation for me to keep making high-quality NTE content for our community. Okay, enough talking. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the event the entire NTE community has been waiting for this week, the official version 1.1 livestream happening on May 23rd. The stream will start 1930 UTC plus 8, and it'll be broadcast live simultaneously on both YouTube and Twitch. YouTube will be on the NTE official channel, while Twitch will be on NTE Global. So honestly, there's no excuse to miss it. If you want to chill on Twitch, you can. If you want to rewatch everything later on YouTube, you can do that too. The developers already covered everything for you. The stream is expected to last around 1 to 1.5 hours. And based on the information I've gathered, the content structure will follow a very organized flow, opening with the Dream Corridor story trailer, then a deep dive into character introductions, followed by new features and events, and finally the part everyone is truly waiting for, redemption codes. I'll talk more about that final part later because it directly affects both your wallet and your inventory. But before that, let's talk about the character I'm personally the most hyped for in this update, Lacrimosa, the S-rank Phase 1 character of Dream Corridor. Just hearing the name already sounds aesthetic, right? Lore-wise, she belongs to the Chaos element and works as a main DPS specializing in damage over time while applying the Nightmare effect to enemies. Sounds normal at first, but what truly blew me away is her kit, because it has two mechanics I've never seen on any previous character in NTE. The first mechanic is her ability to switch forms directly during combat with just the aim button, or the G key if you're playing on PC. In melee form, she uses a frying pan. Yes, you heard that correctly, a frying pan, and her attacks are insanely aggressive and relentless. In ranged form, she uses a gun or maybe some kind of bomb-looking weapon. Honestly, I just see red crystal projectiles flying out of her hands, turning her into some kind of mysterious stone-throwing mage. And the best part is that her ultimate also changes depending on the form. In melee mode, you get a massive truck smash type attack, while ranged mode becomes this scattered destruction attack that feels like disassembling a vehicle. Basically, you're playing two characters in one without paying double gacha. In crowd situations, you stay ranged for safety and comfortable AoE damage, while against bosses in one-on-one fights, you switch to melee and maximize DPS up close. This level of flexibility is something I value extremely highly, because NTE does not always let you fight under perfect conditions. But that's still not the craziest mechanic. Lacrimosa's second mechanic is the one that genuinely left me speechless the first time I heard about it. She has the ability to copy and summon. When you hold the aim button and scan enemies, or even allies, she permanently learns and stores their skills. After that, you can summon simulated versions of those characters to assist you in battle. Just think about that for a second. If you encounter a boss with an insanely cool skill, you can literally copy it and use that exact same skill against the boss itself. That is peak troll game energy, and I absolutely live for this kind of mechanic. There's also information saying that she can transform into a bat and fly across the map, which is obviously amazing for open-world exploration convenience. And on top of all that, Lacrimosa also has strong self-healing capabilities, meaning she's a damage dealer who can still survive brutal fights without forcing the rest of the team to carry her survivability. To sum it all up, Lacrimosa is the complete package: DPS, flexibility, utility, and survivability, all inside a single character. Now let's talk about the name that has the entire community even more curious right now. Chaos, the S-rank Phase 2 character of Dream Corridor. Information about Chaos is still very limited at the moment, but honestly, that mystery is exactly what makes me even more hyped. What I do know for sure is that Chaos belongs to the Lakshana element and uses a Bruiser fighting style. Those two details alone are already enough to paint a pretty clear picture if you understand how NTE mechanics work. The Lakshana element in this game is usually connected to non-physical entities, creatures created from energy or souls, and the ability to control them. That means Chaos will most likely not fight alone, but instead have some kind of summon companion mechanic, or maybe even a fusion mechanic with a Lakshana entity to temporarily boost power. And Bruiser means a playstyle that charges directly into the enemy's face, dealing high-pressure damage while also being durable enough to take hits. Combining these two aspects together, I'm guessing Chaos will be a hybrid tank DPS character specialized in tearing through the enemy backline, while Lakshana entities float around absorbing damage and protecting her. If that prediction turns out to be true, then this will probably become an incredibly aggressive and satisfying playstyle to use. Of course, I want to emphasize that this is only analysis based on the clues we currently have. The full official information will be revealed during the May 23rd livestream, and I'm extremely excited to see whether my prediction is correct or not. Now let's move on to the most practical thing you should do right now before the stream begins. Go into the game and redeem every currently active code immediately. The process is very simple. Open the menu at the top right corner of the screen, select the three-dot icon, and enter the codes there. Rewards like Annelith and Beetle Coins are extremely valuable resources, especially Annelith because it's the main currency used for pulling S-rank characters. There are already quite a lot of active codes available during May, and they've been compiled on several game guide websites, so if you spend a little time searching, you'll find them easily. Don't wait until the codes expire and regret it later. And during the May 23rd livestream itself, new codes will be released live throughout the stream, and those codes usually only remain active for around 12 to 24 hours. This is exactly why you should watch the live stream live instead of watching the replay afterward. Because if you arrive late, there's a very high chance the codes will already be expired before you can redeem them. Honestly, this strategy from the developers is pretty clever. It creates a strong sense of urgency that keeps everyone watching from beginning to end, and obviously none of us want to miss free rewards, right? Looking back at everything I just shared, the 1.1 Dream Corridor update genuinely looks like one of the most impressive updates NTE has ever released. You have Lacrimosa with an incredibly creative and versatile kit, Chaos with massive unexplored meta potential, a brand new story chapter with never-before-seen areas and enemies, plus multiple quality of life improvements based directly on community feedback. And all of it will officially be revealed on May 23rd at 1930 UTC+8 on NTE's YouTube and Twitch channels. You already know the schedule now, so there's really no reason to miss it. Thank you so much for watching all the way until the end of the video. It honestly means a lot to me. My channel is currently starting from 0 subscribers, and I'm trying to build a truly high-quality NTE community here. If this video helped you in any way, please subscribe, leave a like, and share it with your friends who also play NTE. Every single subscriber brings me one step closer to the goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers, so I can continue creating better and bigger content for our community. I'll see you again right after the May 23rd livestream with a full review video and detailed analysis of both Lacrimosa and Chaos. Just chill for now, because after that stream, there's definitely going to be a lot to talk about.